Let's go!
Hey there guys, welcome back. This is vlog number 16. Today we're going to talk about therapy. Now, if you guys have been with me since day one on the vlog train, you know that I made a video called How I Beat Binge Eating Disorder. If you're watching this video and you haven't watched that, hit pause, go back and watch that one because it's required viewing. Basically, to make a long story very short, therapy is what helped me recover from my eating disorder. Now, since I started this series, if I was an asshole, I'd post all the DMs and all the emails on my Instagram and show off how much I'm helping and how positive a person I am. But listen, I don't need to do that to validate myself. I know that I'm helping people because I see it every single day. You guys reach out to me through DMs, through emails, through everything, and YouTube comments, and you tell me how much this series has helped you, how much my posts on Instagram help, how everything helps, and it's awesome. It makes me feel really good. It makes me happy that I've been able to help, even in my own little way. Now, with that said, I still get messages where people will ask me, what should I do? Guys, not to be a dick, but I told you what you need to do. Why are you asking me? I'm just a dude on the internet. I'm a stranger, okay? But I told you what I did. And I told you it worked. So why are you still asking me what to do? You guys know the answer. And you know what, though? I think some of you guys are asking me because you want another answer, because maybe you're scared. Maybe you don't want to go to therapy, and I understand that. A lot of people are very hesitant to talk to a complete stranger in person and lay everything bare. Or perhaps you've gone to a therapist and it hasn't gone so well. There's a couple things that are important. There's two factors you're going to have to make sure happen in order for you to have a good situation in order to facilitate your recovery. Number one, you have to find a good therapist. A therapist that is appropriate for your needs. I found a guy who specialized in eating disorders and cognitive behavioral therapy. If you can, find somebody that has both those things on the resume and, seek them out. But listen, you might go to I got lucky. I went to my therapist, and from day one, I got along with him. I felt comfortable with him. I was totally okay telling him everything I needed to tell him. It was a good situation. But therapists are like, finding a boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, soulmate. You're not going to get it right on the first try, guys. You're just not. For the most part. There's exceptions to every rule, like myself, or you meet the people that marry their childhood sweethearts and they have a storybook romance. But for the most part, that first therapist you try is probably not the person you're gonna stay with for the remainder of your recovery. That's just the truth of the matter. You might not have a good rapport with them. They might seem a little cold. Maybe they don't. I've heard of therapists not even taking eating disorders seriously, which is a goddamn shame. That's your job. So that's gonna happen. Hold on. Diet Mountain Dew break. Number two. Sometimes people go to therapy. They blame the therapy for their inability to get better. They say it doesn't help. They say the therapist isn't good. But a lot of times, it's not the therapist or the therapy. It's you. And what I mean by that is, you only get back from therapy what you put in. If you're going to therapy and you're letting your shame and your embarrassment keep you holding things inside, you're not telling the truth. If you don't tell the truth in therapy, it's not gonna fucking work, guys. You can't go in there and tell half the truth. You can't go in there and be guarded. Okay, you can't be closed off. You gotta open up. You gotta lay all that shit out on the table. You gotta give us that professional as much as you can for them to work with. Otherwise, they can't do their job, guys. I know it's hard. I know it's fucking hard. I shed many a tear on that couch, trust me. It was not easy for me to say the things that I said in my therapist's office out loud. The things that I only thought in my head. Things about my self-worth. Things about my deepest, darkest insecurities. Things about, retelling stories about binges and these things that I wouldn't even tell my parents. I was scared. It's hard, man. It's fucking hard. Recovery isn't easy. But you can't expect it to be easy. If you expect recovery to be easy, you're not going to recover. Straight up. So when you go into a therapist's office, you got to be prepared to put everything out there, open up, really expose yourself, and give them something to work with. I know you're ashamed. I know. I've been there. I was embarrassed too. But if you have a good therapist, which is half the battle, finding a good therapist, but don't stop trying, guys. God damn it. If you go to one bad therapist, keep fucking trying, please. Please, for yourself. Okay? Don't just quit. You're gonna have to do some trial and error. It's just the way things go. You're gonna have to spend some money. Sorry. But you have to ask yourself, are you worth it? And the answer to that is yes. We are all fucking worth it, guys. We're all worth the trouble, the time, the tears, the money, the pain, the struggle. We are all worth it, because I am speaking from a very privileged standpoint. My life is so great now. I have so much freedom mentally. I can't even articulate how liberating it is to be free of that burden of the eating disorder, of that fucking cloud hanging over your head for years. Once you're finally rid of it, you'll see that you wasted a lot of time. That's the only regret in my life, is that I wasted so much time worrying about things that didn't matter, to the point that it caused me to harm myself with my eating disorder. Biggest regret, man. And another biggest regret, I should not have waited to go to therapy. I should have been in therapy for, a much earlier age. And that's another huge regret. I'm telling you guys, I'm speaking from my experiences, you need to go to therapy ASAP. Do not procrastinate. You are worth it. It's important. Get it fucking done. Make sure when you go in there, open up. Don't hold anything back. Okay? Cry. It's okay. It's okay to cry, guys. You're probably going to. It's okay to tell this therapist your secrets. It's okay. All this stuff, it's going to be fine. But you only get back what you put in, and that's it. I think I've rambled long enough. So, comments, as usual. I'm kind of running out of topics here. If you guys want me to keep making these, drop me a line every now and then, and I'll talk about some subjects. I'm probably going to approach body issue at some point, or body image. That's a big issue with guys and girls, especially in the fitness industry. But outside of that, as far as binge eating disorder, I'm running out of topics. But this is a huge one, because therapy is the way, guys. Therapy is going to help you recover. Straight up. And it's the first step. So don't fuck around with anything else until you find yourself a good therapist. As usual, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, stay strong.
Let's go!